The Lost Garden of Poems of Passion. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recording by Joy Chan. Poems of Passion by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. The Lost Garden. There was a fair green garden sloping from the south-east side of the mountain ledge, and the earliest tint of the dawn came groping down through its paths from the day's dim edge. The bluest skies and the reddest roses arched and varied its velvet sod, and the glad birds sang, as the soul supposes the angels sing on the hills of God. I wandered there when my veins seemed bursting with life's rare rapture and keen delight, and yet in my heart was a constant thirsting for something over the mountain height. I wanted to stand in the blaze of glory that turned to crimson the peaks of snow, and the winds from the west all breathed a story of realms and regions I longed to know. I saw in the garden's south side growing the brightest blossoms that breathe of June. I saw in the east how the sun was glowing, and the gold air shook with a wild bird's tune. I heard the drip of a silver fountain, and the pulse of a young laugh throbbed with glee. But still I looked out over the mountain, where unnamed wonders awaited me. I came at last to the western gate that led to the path I longed to climb, but a shadow fell on my spirit straightway, for close at my side stood greybeard Time. I paused, with feet that were fain to linger, hard by that garden's golden gate, but Time spoke, pointing with one stern finger. "Pass on," he said, "for the day grows late." And now on the chill grey cliffs I wander, the heights received which I thought to find, and the light seems dim on the mountain yonder when I think of the garden I left behind. Should I stand at last on its summit's splendour, I know full well it would not repay for the fair lost tints of the dawn so tender that crept up over the edge a day. I would go back, but the ways are winding, if ways there are to that land, in sooth, for what man succeeds in ever finding a path to the garden of his lost youth? But I think sometimes, when the June stars glisten, that a rose scent dufts from far away, and I know, when I lean from the cliffs and listen, that a young laugh breaks on the air like spray. End of The Lost Garden.